All right, everybody, we're at the next property. This is the property. This is obviously a private piece of property that I've gained permission through over the years. And the last buck I took out of here was actually in 2018 or 19. But this is a good property. It's better than a good property. It's a very good property. A lot of deer cruise through here. A lot of good bucks cruise through here. And as far as trail cameras go, I do have a tree stand right in that bigger tree right there. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. I don't have the big lens on the camera to zoom in or nothing, but I have camera right there on this spot. This is just a transition spot. There's bedding back there and there's bedding back here. So this just catches deer going back and forth. And as far as trail cameras go, this is probably one of my favorite spots to hang a camera, especially on this property. It just seems like every deer on the 2 or 3 properties here. So the property I just left, my grandma's property, is not very far away. It's only 1 property away from this property. I could honestly, if I got out in the field, I could see the trees that are on the back end of my grandma's property from where I'm at right now. So a lot of the deer that I'm getting here are also on my grandma's property. But it seems like several times throughout the year, every single buck that's on these properties is going through this spot at least a few times. And you get lots of really good pictures here. I get coyotes, bear, buck, a lot of bucks, a lot of does. It's just a great spot that the deer transition in. So get the camera set up here. I'm gonna turn this one on. This one's not gonna be on video mode just because honestly I'm not even sure. This camera's so old I don't even know if it does video mode. This camera, it's actually a Moultrie A series. I guess it's not that old, but that camera has been through some serious beatings. Actually, I can show you this. You can see right in the middle of the screen there. See all that scrapes and smashes on the side of that camera? My old truck used to have a toolbox on it. Put that right on the toolbox, started driving down the road. This thing fell off of my truck, landed in the middle of the road, skidded probably 50, 70 feet down the road, and then was somewhat hit by another car and shot off to the side of the road. And I picked it up 2 hours later, and that was 3 or 4 years ago. And this camera's still in use. Works great. I put it up every single year and takes really nice pictures. I'm gonna grab another camera. I'll walk down to this next spot, and then we're gonna walk back up here, jump on the 4-wheeler, go around, and go to the next 2 spots. And that'll be it for this property, and I may have time to go to my mom's to grab cards. We're gonna get these cameras set up real quick. I'm not putting anything too far back in here. When I check all my stands that are here, I'll take a camera back up in, and it'll probably be a cell camera. I want to get 1 more cell camera, so I'll have 4 total. But I'm gonna get another cell camera, and then when I do stands and I go up in the back, I'll take a cell camera up back there so I don't have to go back and forth all the time. So grab another camera, we'll walk this next spot and I'll show you that one. Alright everybody, we got the next camera set up right here. This is kind of an edge spot. You see where all the daylight is out there. This just creates an edge right here, and the deer use this when they come up from the bedding that's down there, either going up to the back towards the bedding that I was just at, or coming back down through here, or just a lot of these trails come off of here and they go down through the hardwoods. So this is just an edge spot. This is the spot last year that I first got pictures and videos of. I'm gonna try to name some of the bucks this year, so those that are following along can get an understanding of what buck I'm actually talking about. I think I'm gonna call this buck Towers, just because of his frame. He's got a gigantic frame to him. I'll throw some pictures and some video. I think I only have a couple videos of him. I'll throw some pictures in of this buck right now, and you'll kind of understand why I call him Towers. He's very big frame deer with big tall G2s. I think he was a 3-year-old last year. This year he should be a 4-year-old. Hopefully he hung around. I know the neighbors found one of his sheds. Nobody else found the other one that I know of. But on my grandma's, he was all over my grandma's property. He was all over this property. And then 2 weeks in the season, like he did the year before. So this will be the 3rd year that I'll have history with this buck. 2 years ago, he wasn't hardly anything. He was just a 110-inch 8-pointer or whatever. Maybe not even. Last year, you're talking closer to 125. This year, hopefully, I'm hoping he's going to be 130s, 140s. If he keeps his frame, he'll be a mainframe 8. So hopefully this year he's a lot bigger, and hopefully he's still around. But this spot right here is the spot that I first started getting pictures and videos of that buck last year. So I got this camera set up on video mode, and I'm gonna turn it on real quick, and then I am going to get out of here. We're gonna get back on a 4-wheeler. We're gonna go all the way around. All right, everybody, we're at the next spot. This is just a open wood spot. There's a kind of a trail that comes up through here. I have a stand right back here. I have a stand over that way. There's a big bedding area behind me, and there's a bunch of hardwoods down this way, but there's a huge bedding area to the south of me, back behind the camera here. What happens is a lot of these deer come out of that bedding area, and they come up through these woods, through right here, or down through by my other tree stands. I get the camera set up right there, and we're gonna head to the next spot. Like I said, this is just an open trail spot, pretty much right in the middle of the woods. There's an old trail that comes down through here. The tree stand that's right here, it's been a very, very good stand. My girlfriend shot a couple of deer out of here. She actually clipped a limb on a buck here last year with the crossbow, but the stand is right up there in that tree. This stand right here, last year, I don't know if you guys remember the video or not. If you haven't, go back and watch some of them, see if you can find it. I was hunting a buck that I called, well, we kind of all called split brows. Last year he didn't end up having a split brow tine, but the 2 years previous he did. So we called them split brows. I got a daylight picture of him way up back in this property. So what I did was, I was on a Friday, actually got out of work, I ran here, got dressed, got all the way back to that tree stand that morning, and I sat the rest of the day. That I actually seen, I believe the video is like 8 bucks in one sit or something. It's something like that. I seen 8 bucks that night, I'm pretty sure. Several does. But I have it where I'm going to put this trail camera right now is the same camera I had there at that time. Had the camera there, and the camera had me going by at like 9:30, and at 9:45 that buck was coming up out of where I was walking into. Not spooked or nothing. Head to the ground, stiff in the ground, coming up through here on the trail that goes right by that stand I just showed you. If I would have got here and sat in the very first tree stand I could get into, I probably would have had a dang good chance at that buck that morning within 15 minutes of being in the tree stand. I probably would have hardly been set up. That buck is now gone. He got killed opening day of gun season last year by a shotgun hunter. But that stand's a great spot, especially during the rut. man, you catch a lot of bucks cruising through here back and forth checking for does. So we're gonna go down this trail about another 150 yards or so. We're gonna set up another camera. That'll be it for today. I got a cell cam back here that I'm gonna grab. It's a Spy Point Link Micro. I'm gonna grab that camera and I'm gonna take that camera to my mom's house and put that camera on the food plot behind my mom's. So we're gonna go set this camera up. We're gonna grab this one, and then to figure out what time it is here. It's 2 o'clock. We might have time to go to my mom's, so maybe we'll go to my mom's. I'll shoot a real quick video there, and then I'm gonna have to leave and go parade tonight. So see you guys at the next spot. While I'm going through here and setting these cameras up, I was hoping the girlfriend was going to come with me today, but she decided she wanted to get the house cleaned up. And I said, oh, well, maybe I can do cameras tomorrow and I'll help you out today. She told me, no, go set your stupid cameras up. Cleaning the house is so much better when you're gone. So guess what? I came out and hung cameras. Told her I was going to put that in the video. And here I am, offering to help clean the house up like I always do. She tells me to go out into the woods and go play with my trail cameras. Okay, you asked for it, so here I am. Don't be mad at me. This is just I got the trail camera right there. This is just another trail that's coming out of this big bedding area back here. And I'll show you here on the ground. There is a really big deer track coming up through here. So be interesting to see. This is a big spot where a lot of the deer come in and out of, or just go down to the creek. So leave that camera there. It's on video mode, and we're gonna jump on the four-wheeler, grab the cell cam on the way out of here, and then we'll go to my mom's house and close out the video, and that'll be that for today. Alright everybody, back here at my mom's. Just realized I don't have enough SD card storage to actually film all this, so what I'm going to do is at the end of this video, any footage I have from here I'll throw in the end of this video. So thanks for watching, I appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and please subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Probably be checking cameras again, or putting some fertilizer in the ground for the food plots. So we'll see you in the next one.